Welcome to this explainer. All right, let's dive right in. You hit the gym consistently, right? You're grinding out chest day, back, shoulders, arms, legs, the whole shebang. But then you look in the mirror and it's like your physique just looks stalled. It's missing that powerful, undeniable presence. Well, guess what? It's actually not because your arms are too small. It's because your neck is completely missing in action. It is literally entirely absent from your program. Today, we're going to change that.
So here's our game plan for today. We'll start with the forgotten muscle. Move into anatomy and safety first, hit the crucial warm-up, break down the core neck exercises, and wrap it all up with your new neck routine.
Okay, imagine taking the exact same face and the exact same body, but you just add a couple of extra inches to the neck, and suddenly, boom, everything changes. You're turning heads everywhere you go. A thicker neck just makes you look like this powerful, highly athletic unit. It completely, and I mean completely, transforms how your overall physique is perceived. Yet despite that crazy visual difference, get this. 90% of folks watching this likely skip neck training completely. You just toss it right into that same forgotten category as your calves. Hey, you know exactly who you are. But here's the real issue. Unlike your legs or arms, your neck barely gets any incidental work in daily life. If you don't train it directly, it just stays small. And honestly, your posture suffers too.
Section 1. The forgotten muscle, or the missing link to your physique. Directly training your neck gives you this awesome trifecta of benefits. You look like an absolute unit, you fix bad posture and neck pain, and it acts as built-in armor if you happen to play contact sports. Seriously, you do not want your neck to look like a bendy straw holding up a bowling ball. We all know that average gym bro, right? He's in there flexing his chest, blasting his arms into total oblivion, just trying to look as huge as possible, but he completely neglects the literal foundation holding up his head. Don't be the guy walking around with the bendy straw. But hey, here is the absolute best part of this whole equation: extremely fast growth. Because your neck is a muscle you rarely ever train accidentally in day-to-day life. The exact moment you start hitting it properly, it responds incredibly fast. It's one of those rare, super satisfying muscle groups where you can actually see crazy, undeniable gains in just a few short months. Moving on to section 2, anatomy and safety first. Know how it works. Because look, before you do a single rep, we absolutely have to understand the mechanics to train the neck safely and functionally. Your neck isn't just some basic stump keeping your head from rolling off your shoulders, right? It has 3 main functions we have to target. First up is forward flexion, basically the standard head nod. This engages your sternocleidomastoids. Those are those thick, ropey muscles running from your ears down to your collarbone that give you that instant front thickness. Second is backward flexion, like looking up at the ceiling. That relies on your extensors and traps for posture and back support. And finally, lateral flexion and rotation, so tilting your head to the side or twisting left and right. To get a functional, balanced neck, we've got to hit all 3.
Okay, but before we get into the actual exercises, I need to be extremely clear about a really popular movement you should absolutely avoid. No neck bridges. Yes, I know, you see wrestlers do them, and theoretically, sure, they can build a strong neck, but honestly, doing a neck bridge is literally gambling with your spine. Even with perfect form, over time, that compression can permanently mess up your neck for good. It's just not worth the risk. We're going to keep it safe and smart. Section 3, the crucial warm-up to protect your sensitive muscles. The neck is packed with really small, highly sensitive muscles. Skipping the warm-up is pretty much begging for a stiff neck, pulled muscles, or that awful mid-set dizziness. And let's be real, nothing ruins a gym session faster than feeling like your brain just rage quit on you. So before every single session, just run through this simple 3-step process. It literally takes 1 to 2 minutes. Step 1, get some basic dynamic movement going. Step 2, do a few gentle, unweighted nods up and down. And step 3, do some easy rotations and lateral tilts left and right. That is it. It's incredibly simple, but it gets the blood flowing, wakes up those stabilizers, and makes your actual workout feel infinitely smoother. Section 4, the core neck exercises. This right here is your functional blueprint. And the best news? You don't need any complex, super expensive machinery. We're going to use 3 core, minimal equipment exercises to perfectly hit every functional direction we just talked about. First up, targeting that massive front thickness, we've got the neck curl.
Step 1. Lie back on a flat bench with your shoulders right on the edge, letting your head hang completely free. Step 2. Simply tuck your chin straight up to your chest. And Step 3. Lower it back down smoothly, under total control. You definitely want to start completely unweighted to nail your form. Once you're stable, you can apply a weight plate to your forehead, but please always use a towel for padding. Actually, an even better tip, rest a dumbbell with a fat grip on your forehead. It sits incredibly comfortably.
Next, we flip over to build that vital back-end support with the neck extension. Step 1, lie face down on a bench, again with your head hanging off. Step 2, place a plate securely on the back of your head and slowly lower it down until you feel a deep, full stretch. Step 3, raise your head back up, but, and this is absolutely crucial, stop when your head reaches neutral. Do not snap back into extreme hyperextension like you're aggressively trying to stare at the ceiling. Also, if you want to seriously upgrade this lift, grab a simple head harness. It keeps the resistance super steady and lets you load the weight safely without awkwardly trying to balance a plate.
Finally, we've got to balance those gains out with lateral flexion. You could literally do this sideways on a gym bench, your bed, or even the edge of your couch. Step 1, lie sideways. Head just past the edge so it can move freely. Step 2, start in a neutral position, eyes looking straight ahead. Step 3, slowly drop your ear down toward your shoulder, then push back up. The absolute key here is keeping it clean, only side-to-side bending. No twisting, and definitely absolutely no jerking the weight up. Section 5, your new neck routine. This is your programming for actual hypertrophy. Because knowing the exercises is great and all, but here is exactly how you implement them into your weekly schedule to force actual physiological changes. All right, here is your complete game plan. For each exercise, you'll be doing 3 sets in a high rep range. Think 10 to 20 reps. Your neck handles high volume incredibly well. Hitting this entire routine 1 to 2 times a week is plenty to spark some serious growth. If your neck feels completely rested, you can experiment with slightly higher frequency, but listen to your body. You really don't want to be that person who can't turn their head to check their blind spot while driving. And finally, just like any other lift, you gotta apply progressive overload. Slowly add reps or carefully add weight over time. Which leaves us with the ultimate question. Are you ready to make your physique unskippable? You've now got the exact anatomical knowledge, the safety protocols, and the step-by-step workout blueprint to finally add serious size, strength, and life-changing stability to your body's most forgotten muscle. It is time to stop leaving those incredible gains on the table. Challenge your neck a little more every single week, build that functional armor, and completely change how your physique looks. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. I really hope you found it as fascinating as I did. Now, go